All right, begin.
What's going on, y'all? What it is. So I wanted to come on here and share this information with you guys because there's a woman that's coming out by the name of Love who says that she's 28 years old and that Aaliyah and Robert are her actual biological parents. Now, she's been talking about this situation on a multitude of social media platforms, and the comments she's been receiving in regards to this situation have been straight up ratchet. They are going at her. So basically, I'm not going to do that here. I don't believe as a man that it's my job to actually attack her just because, you know, she may be lying or she may not be lying, right? So when you get to the 13 or 14 minute mark, I believe that you could come to the same conclusion that I've come to. I think that she was inspired by Jaguar Wright and the rants that she go on about, you know, things that go on with these celebrities and, you know, the interactions that she's had being in the industry. Now, of course, this woman Love is not in the industry, but she's claiming to be the daughter of Aaliyah and Robert. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get out y'all way and roll the tape. I encourage you guys to watch the video in its entirety because it's a kiki, straight up and down. All right. So just drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about this whole entire video and the things that she's saying. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time. All right. Peace.
Okay, y'all. My name is Love. My given name. I am the biological daughter of Aaliyah Houghton and Robert Kelly, R. Kelly, and I just want to tell my truth and also tell my mother's truth because I feel like it's time and it's needed. I feel that I went through so many things as far as keeping this identity and then living with different family members that was there to, you know, the industry, you guys know how it can get, and I just want the world to know that the best part of me, and I am also an extension of my mother, Aaliyah Houghton. I been shipped around or constantly as far as when I was younger because of who my father was and what he did to her and also many other little girls around I don't know around the world, but other little girls. And I was aware of both of them at one point in my life. As far as my dad, I don't want to call him a dad because he wasn't there. When his trial happened, he abandoned me with somebody else to take care of me, and especially after my mom died. I'll go into further details. I just want the world to know that she is my mother, and I don't really want people to know he's my dad, but unfortunately he's a part of my half of me being here, but I just want the world to know. I feel like people need to understand how much she endured as a woman and how much she went through and carrying a whole child here and have to not be a part of her child's life because of some people she knew that was grimy or slimes, essentially. And I want to show you guys a picture of us when we was younger and my grandma, and also here. I'll come into details because I held it in for so long that it was hard to talk about because essentially I thought I was going to get in trouble for so long. And this is me with my mom and my grandma. I just want to say to the people that want to keep saying, oh yeah, you're lying or have a mental illness. Look, the thing is, I don't know, my parents may fool a lot of people, but I don't have that issues. I am sane. I know how it sounds, because y'all want to say, oh yeah, they're celebrities, but they're people. In my life, I grew up with them being people. Do you understand how it feels to hear that your dad was a monster from your teachers and you wasn't supposed to say nothing because that's what they told me, not to say nothing, or I'm gonna get in trouble, or my mom or anybody else. And it was traumatizing because my class, we was singing I Believe I Can Fly, and my dad, he wasn't always there. He was busy. He was extremely busy, so he wasn't there. I remember singing that song, and I wanted to tell him so bad, and then we did. And then my teacher was talking to another teacher saying, yeah, your dad is a monster. And then that was when the trial was happening, and that was the last time I saw him. And I remember just being very traumatized because I didn't see my mom for a long time, and nobody could tell me where she was at. And I'm not trying to cry, but that's facts. And then for my mom, before then, I was seeing her on TV. I remember when I missed her so much because she was busy too, and she couldn't tell nobody, well, I have to watch my kid. She was a teen, and of course their dad is a grown man, and I just remember just like seeing her on TV, and then my grandma or one of the babysitters yelled at me saying, not to say that, not to call her my mom. And I just remember always seeing her on TV and how she just always acknowledged her mom, her dad, her brother, and her fans. And I'm like, what about me? And it wasn't her intentions to hurt me. It wasn't. But I think she knew already from her songs, if you clearly listen to it, or even Journeys to the Past. Like, it just was hard from my standpoint because I couldn't be like normal people and how their families do or go places a lot. And I'm not trying to cry, it really hurts me too. It's just the real truth, my truth, and I just want the world to know that she's my mom, because I need to honor her the best way I know how, and I want justice for her. So y'all can just say whatever you want. It don't bother me, certainly. I just want to clear. Okay, I just want to come here and spill my tea and my frustration, because people will think like I'm just out here just trying to clout chase and receive something. The thing is, my mom, she died, and no amount of money could bring her back. And it's not to tarnish her legacy. And if y'all was really genuine fans of my mom, then y'all should listen. Before y'all even say anything. And this is not a response of y'all comments. This is my personal life for a reason. By having things left to me under my name, I had people that I thought was my friend and still called family, but they're not my blood family. But I would have thought they had my trust and best interest, but they just to find out they've been embezzling money from me for a long time and trying to lie to my face, because the amount of shit as that family, the second family, the Franklins, if you know who they are, I'm gonna put some tea on their. So if y'all want to dig on me, dig on, find out some shit. They took me from my real parents, and they kept my real family members, and they kept trying to hide me for so long. And then they had people that was giving information away about me, and then signing me when I didn't improve at all. And then it's the industry. I don't know specifically, but I know it's some people from the industry. The one that keep mentioning my mom a little bit too much on their song, which is irritating. So, and my dad, I would say he knows certain things, but it's kind of hard to talk about him, honestly. So it's just more of, my mom worked so hard and she did so much just for her to be sacrificed. And then my dad He spent 30 years of his career. He even had to make a choice of being in my life or leaving because of the trial. And if anybody caught us together, they was gonna ask, who's this baby? And oh, it might be proof that he did things with her. And it is. It's no secret. It was a video. I heard it. Well, I didn't heard it, but I heard it from my teachers. I'll talk about it and then throughout the years. But to know people sitting here and taking people hard working earn money from me, and that's all I get. Not a conversation, not a memory, nothing more, but just financial. That's it. And you want to sit here and take from me when y'all have y'all mama in y'all life and y'all dad. Do appreciate y'all being on my page, because now you guys get to help me tell the truth and make me be able to get justice from my mom all well around, because it's not just people that did things to her. It was people stealing from me that she left for me solely. And it's just people that like to be slimy and snaky and grimy, and then they just sit here and all they know how to do is take and take. And then I had this person that was lying on me, or lying in the industry, making it seem like we was dating and talking to each other for so long, and the only person he knew was people I knew that was in my life to lie the whole time, and lie on him or lie on me, but not really him. He just told her to lie. And he is a liar. He's a habitual liar. And you guys, that's probably your favorite artist too. He's a thief. If he can steal from his own mama, he stole from me. And then he tried to use, because I didn't have access to my funds at first, but I always been, you know what they do in the industry, they take care of us, or they pay on behalf of us for us. So it's more of like a bringing spirits type of thing. He made it seem like we was talking and dating, and he tried to forge document, making it seem like we was together, so he had access to my things. But this is the more story. It's gonna be more story. If anybody else was wondering like how old I am, I just turned 28, so that's my real birthday, January 2nd, 1995. And so 28, I'm going through my Saturn return. I'm more of a spiritualist. I like Egyptian things too. More, I'm not delusional. I don't have a mental illness. I do sometimes get anxious, or I had depression, but not really a mental illness. I just want to tell my truth, because if you guys are a fan of them, then you should understand it's people that's taken from their child regardless. And if you left money for your child, you will make sure it go all solely to you, instead of somebody trying to use it to better their career. And that's what they did 10 years ago. And yeah, and if you guys take the hit and read between the lines, then you're going to find out what I'm talking about. So the whole world, the industry know. If you guys pay attention, this is the karma for a lot of people in the world. A lot. Hopefully you guys figure it out. If he don't tell the truth and return me my shit, and I'm gonna tell the world, and then the FBI gonna have to investigate his ass or something. I don't care how powerful you is. My dad was 1 point powerful too. That's when you try to do some sneaky shit. So dad be friends with my dad like we was cool, but you out here trying to swindle me. That don't make no sense. Trying to give me, paying these people to provide false information. You know, like what Jaguar Wright said, right? Don't play with me. Play with your. Got me. No, I'm not a celebrity person. I don't gotta bite my tongue for nobody at all. I don't like people trying to play me and then play with my intelligence, because something wrong with you. My mom had a daughter, me, so I can be able to speak my truth like she really wanted to. And my dad, I don't know. He just did what he wanted to do, and now he just facing his justice and his crime. So, but everybody else, they benefited from a long time. They benefited a long time trying to play with me. And I'm going to go into further details. You're going to understand how grimy and slimy these people really is. They sit here and want to do rituals, but if you want to somebody or they're in good abundance, then that's wrong. Regardless, God is going to punish you. God is going to punish you. And I'm spiritual truth, so don't mess with me. Mess with yourself. Like, karma is gonna happen. I'm 28, so which means I'm in my Saturn return. Every karma that I have to face all up to this point is gonna turn into a good one. For all my spiritualists out there or astrologers out there, y'all know. And if you believe in God, like, y'all need to understand the way y'all coming at me without thinking and saying, okay, well, maybe she's not lying. You making it seem like you was with my mother for a long, long time. You don't even know her. And that's the only problem what I have with fans, because maybe I resented y'all for a long time because y'all took my mother's time from me, and now I only have shortness of memories with her. And then y'all don't even sit here and know that she can't rest because somebody's messing with her kids. And everybody want to claim they love her, but y'all being foul to her, and I don't appreciate it. And I'm going to make sure everybody that has something to do with her airplane, her accident, they're going to go to jail or karma, or they might as well, they self. Yeah, this is going to be the channel. I'm a truthful. So everybody else, if you want to know some shit, this is going to be one of the ones to find out. These people is really just lames, and they just got money. But they really don't got money because they stealing from us. Okay, another video. So the fake me, and I think she came out in 2021. That's when I started asking more questions about the lies they was keeping me, and she was meant to deter me, throw me on to try to downplay what I knew, and try to make sure when you guys find out about me that, oh, it's another girl. So I think her name was, Angel Nicole Halton Kelly, and then they made up something about coincidentally, or conveniently, and then my fake name that they gave me was Angela Nana Owusu, Nana Owusu. The fake birthday was the African Union's Day. The African Union's Day, which is May 25th. But that's not my real birthday. It's in January. But so that was to I don't know if they did it like as far as a fake identity or anything, because my brother, he's not really my brother, he's my half uncle, the son of my grandpa that he had an affair with. And that's how I got to that family members. And if you look him up, he looked just like my granddad. So if you want to say, oh, you don't look like him, well, he looks like my grandpa for sure. And so coincidentally it's Angela, but it's not that. My mom named me Love Aaliyah Destiny Holton Kelly. The Aaliyah is from after her. She's a Capricorn, so they do that. And my grandma did that too, but it's for the D that was from her name. And then it's my destiny that I have to live. So it's more to this. I have people that stole from me, so they try to make sure I didn't figure it out, and then they come in my life playing like they was a good guy when they not. So that's what happened. To clear it up, the other girl, I'm not sure if because she looked like the family members that I was with. She looked like she could be a Franklin, so I don't know if that's her, because I remember another girl vaguely, or the real her. So it's more to that. And if people want to say, oh, I'm lying, tell them to sue me. They're not going to do that though. So bye.
Well,